All right, it's time for first impressions. Basically, I'm going to show Frank a picture. He lets me know what his first impression is. Let me make sure that I get the screen up here properly.
With my thumb.
Frank, what is your first impression of this picture?
Is that the one where she was drunk and like...
Not drunk.
Or on drugs?
Yeah. I'm so excited.
I'm
so scared, Zach. I'm so scared.
Well, they're like the most over, like, dramatic, like, use of probably one of the least effective drugs ever.
Oh, yes. Big time. So this, of course, we're going to be talking about Saved by the Bell. And it was, I mean, originally, I believe for that episode, they were going to have her on speed. And it ended up just being caffeine pills. And so she could do everything. And so that she would have been able to actually get in there and do all of her studying. And remember, that's when they had the music video for the three girls. And that's
Adderall before Adderall was
basically. Yeah, it's basically Adderall before Adderall. So Saved by the Bell actually debuted on August 20th, 1989.
Wow.
And then it ran until May 22nd, 1993. But that is the Saved by the Bell version. What was the original name of the show that essentially started everything?
The drug stuff?
No. Of Saved by the Bell.
I don't know. I was 8 years old.
It was called Good Morning Miss Bliss.
Funhouse. Oh, there you go.
So it was a completely different show. And this actually aired from July 11th, 1987 to March 18th, 1989. But there was only one season and 13 total episodes of that show. And you'll notice that there are some familiar faces here. Where you got Zach Morris, you got Screech, and you have Lisa Turtle. And then you have the others here. There's Miss Bliss right there in the middle. So there was a big jump because the pilot debuted in 1987, but then the second episode didn't actually air until November 30th, 1988. And then that's what took it around until 1989.
All right.
The show ended up... oh, shit. My pictures are all out of whack here. The show ended up being incorporated with Saved by the Bell when it went into syndication. So they ended up basically kind of recreating the Saved by the Bell intro. And there was a Zach Morris cold open explaining that these were from an earlier time, is what they called it.
It's when he was on drugs.
Exactly. And the show took place at John F. Kennedy Jr. High School in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Why would you choose Indianapolis, Indiana?
That's where they originally had the show.
They weren't California cool.
They were not California cool.
Losers.
So Mark Paul Gosselaar, he dyed his hair blonde for every episode. And if you've seen him now, you know that blonde is not his natural hair color. Lisa Turtle, she was going to be a Jewish girl from Long Island. But they liked Lark Voorhees so much, they actually changed the character.
She still could have been a Jewish girl from Long Island.
Yeah. AC Slater was originally going to be an Italian, but when they couldn't find the right casting, they ended up going with Mario Lopez, and they made him Hispanic. Which, by the way, we saw him when we went to Universal Studios. He was filming something, like when you're walking in California, you're walking into Universal Studios where they have the globe and everything. He was actually filming some stuff out there. And you know that signature mullet, right? You know what that was inspired by?
Oh, do tell.
This is why I wish Alan was around for this one, because Alan had a mullet back in the day because he wanted to be Jose Canseco.
Is that Jose Canseco inspired?
No. This one was inspired by Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon.
Oh, really?
He wanted to be Riggs.
I was about to say, I don't know if he had that much curl, though.
No, but, he's got the natural curl, so he's working with what he's got. The theme song. Well, I woke up in the morning. Isn't that how it goes?
Saved by the
It's all right, because I'm saved by the... Scott Gale wrote the song. He also wrote the theme song for Golden Girls and Herman's Head.
There you go. Writing for everything.
Something that is pretty well known is actually that Dustin Diamond was significantly younger than the rest of the cast. He was 3 years younger. He was just 11 compared to everybody else. And that was something I think they brought up. Remember that? Did you see that made-for-TV movie that they came out with? Where they were kind of going through all the stuff that they with Saved by the Bell. And that was kind of one of the main...
documentary type thing?
Yeah, well, no. It was a total... it's one of those ones they do on Lifetime.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen like some of the documentaries where they talk about it.
No. It's where they cast the roles and stuff like that. And finally, two big 90s kid actors were in an original pilot that ended up getting scrapped. Brian Austin Green and
Urkel.
Jaleel White.
Do you remember him from the Toys R Us commercial where he was like a 4-year-old kid in the commercial?
I'm pretty sure that I've seen that at some point.